Manchester United preparing to advance in midfielder contract talks. Manchester United are reportedly preparing to advance in talks over a new contract for Kobbie Mainoo, who is viewed as an important part of the club's present and future. The Red Devils have found a real gem in Mainoo, who started featuring more regularly in their first team last season after rising up through the club's academy, and he also ended up earning a fully deserved place in Gareth Southgate's England squad at Euro 2024. Mainoo is continuing to play regularly for Man United this season, and now Fabrizio Romano has posted on YouTube about the club's plans to step up their efforts to tie the 19-year-old to a new deal. Mainoo could surely have a long and successful career ahead of him at Old Trafford, so Man United fans will hope the club can get this sorted soon in case there is some risk that other top clubs start sniffing around for the England international. United have had their problems in the last decade, ever since the retirement of the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson, so that could in theory leave them vulnerable if more successful sides in the Premier League or Europe show an interest in someone of Mainoo's caliber. The youngster scored for United in the FA Cup final win over Manchester City last season, and he will no doubt want to keep on winning silverware, which isn't guaranteed to happen for him on a regular basis with his current club. Of course, from a United point of view, keeping someone like Maino will surely only help take them back to the top, with the teenager looking like just one of a number of an exciting generation coming through right now, along with Joshua Zirkzee, Rasmus Højlund, Lenny Yoro, and Alejandro Garnacho. Fabrizio Romano states Manchester United are very relaxed about Amad Diallo's future at the club. Manchester United are in no rush to offer Amad Diallo a new deal, despite the fact that his current contract has only 1 year left. The Ivory Coast international signed for the club in 2020 and joined his new teammates in January 2021, despite scoring a wonderful looping header against AC Milan in the Europa League in March of that year. He had little impact at the club and went on numerous loans. This all changed in 2024, however, as an epic late winner against Liverpool in the FA Cup quarter final and strong performances in the final 2 months of the season soon made the player a fan favorite. Ahmad has started the season in fine form, sparkling during preseason. Statistics show he is the club's most effective attacker in the league. Reliable journalist Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the club is relaxed about the tricky wingers deal ending in 2025. He claimed, Manchester United fans have also been asking me about an important contract situation involving young winger Amad Diallo. However, reassuringly for United supporters, he reiterated, for now, my information is always the same as I mentioned in June. A new deal will be discussed at the right moment. There is no pressure. There is a great feeling between United and Ahmad. At United, they love him, while Ahmad is also very happy with his game time now. Ahmad has played in all of United's 6 games so far this season, compared to only 12 matches in the previous campaign. The Ivory Coast International won the club's Player of the Month award in August, and it feels very much like the player is on the cusp of breaking out as a genuine United quality starter who has been described as being explosive and intelligent on the ball. Eric Ten Hag tells £300,000 per week Manchester United star to continue the same form after Barnsley brilliance. Manchester United cruised past Barnsley with a 7-0 victory on Tuesday. The third round Carabao Cup game was a proper exhibition from Eric Ten Hag's man. Local boy Marcus Rashford kept his top form running as he opened the scoring with a solo goal and collected his brace just before the hour mark. Rashford, who opened his season account on their visit to Southampton last weekend, looks up and running. Eric Ten Hag shuffled the squad around from their last time around at Sands. However, Rashford, who looked in top sharp at the weekend, remained in the lineup after bagging 2 goals and an assist. The United manager has expressed his confidence in the Englishman. In the post game interview, the Dutchman said, when I see Marcus Rashford, I'm composed and I'm confident that he will score. I think last season was for everyone difficult, but in the end, we were able to win a trophy last season. You can't forget this. We want to progress and be better. We are very ambitious. We want to go forward as a team. Also, individual players. Marcus Rashford wants to score goals, and that is what I saw. Rashford appeared to ignite the Red Devils' attack with his energy. Their movements were not only swift, but they also hustled for every chance. The 26-year-old is gaining momentum after being excluded from the international squad by Lee Carsley. He will not only reflect on this form, but also strengthen his case for the upcoming October break. Manchester United are currently way below where they want to be. What they need is seasoned players like Rashford, who is currently on a £300,000 per week contract, to show up on big stages. While this victory comes in handy for the boost of confidence, it will be important to keep the ethics running with Christian Eriksen, Anthony, and Alejandro Garnacho also on the score sheet. This will bring in some space to find their feet and take off for the season. Man United star sends mixed messages over his future following transfer saga. Manchester United midfielder Christian Eriksen has suggested he is happy with life at the club at the moment, despite nearing the end of his contract and being linked with a move away during the summer. The Denmark international has perhaps not entirely lived up to expectations during his time at Old Trafford, but he showed some signs of his old quality in Man United's emphatic 7-0 win over Barnsley in the Carabao Cup. One imagines Erik Ten Hag will surely find space for Eriksen over the course of what will be a long and grueling season, meaning squad depth and rotation will be important to the Red Devils. Still, it seems Eriksen isn't yet sure about staying at United beyond the end of this campaign, so it's slightly mixed messages from the former Tottenham man overall, even if he doesn't sound like he was desperate to leave this summer or close to doing so, despite what had been reported by some outlets. Speaking about this to the Daily Mail, Eriksson said, I feel very good being at United. If they told me to leave, I would leave, but I didn't hear that. I'm also a guy who likes being in a place where my family is settled and at the same time being in a place where I can benefit and play. That's always going to be my aim. It's difficult to ask the manager in the off season how many minutes I'm going to get in a season. If he starts promising minutes to players, we are going to have a long season. There was no speaking in that sense, just head down, work hard, and focus on each game. There is 1 year left, so my focus is going to be on this year, going full out and see what happens afterwards. Man United and Newcastle United have not stopped chasing 25-year-old midfield star. Manchester United and Newcastle United continue to chase Atalanta's Brazilian midfielder Ederson. The midfielder helped Atalanta qualify for the Champions League, and he was one of their best players in their Europa League win last season. According to TNT Sports in Brazil, the Serie A midfielder is still in the sights of Man United and Newcastle. The Premier League clubs have been linked with a move for the Brazilian midfielder for a long time now. Both Man United and Newcastle showed interest in signing the player in the summer transfer window, but a move did not materialize for either of them. The Red Devils signed Manuel Ugarte from PSG instead, while Newcastle United focused on defensive additions to the squad. Interest increased in the services of the player towards the latter stages of the summer transfer window, but the Europa League winners failed to indulge in talks with any club as it was too late for them to sign his replacement by that time. The player has shown interest in moving to the Premier League in the past, and that could give the clubs in England edge over other clubs targeting the Atalanta midfielder. Barcelona and Juventus are the other two clubs who have been credited with interest in the 25-year-old midfielder. Atalanta have done some amazing business and generated a profit from the sales of players in the past. Rasmus Højlund, Jeremy Boga, Mary Demiral, Joachim Male, and Matteo Pessina have been the prominent players to leave the Italian giants. helping the club financially in the process. Gian Casperini has built a competitive squad with a thin budget at the Serie A club, and a number of his players have attracted interest from some of the biggest clubs in the world. It remains to be seen who wins the race to sign the Brazilian midfielder, but whoever wishes to sign him will have to pay a hefty transfer fee to the Italian club. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.